So, alright, welcome back to Path of Exile. My character was last seen, he was basically trekking through the Cavern of Wrath. And my basic goal here is basically to kill the last boss of Act 1, the mermaid, and from there, basically, I'm going to push on to Interact 2. And that'll be, pretty much the entire episode. Summed up right there. And we got some skeletons. Some phantom skeletons, for whatever reason. I'm not picking those up anymore, because I've got enough wisdom scrolls. The white items, I mean. Should remember to make some zombies, though. Another amulet, but I've already got a good one. It's worth knowing that most of the sea creatures, the ones that like splash with water, those have like names like, say, Mervel. That's the name of the mermaid you're gonna be killing. So she's like got a whole lot of spawn, basically. Alright, and what was my plan last episode? I basically managed to get up to the staves down here, but won't be picking up the staff block just yet. I want to basically get up here. That's going to require me to basically have to make some decision on how to get there. I was thinking about going, up in this direction over here. I'm actually wondering if I want to go that way, like, reduce the cost of mana, pick this up and get the intelligence boost. Not that I'm going to really need that much intelligence. I'm going to get from here, here, and here. I guess we'll go with the path of least resistance for now. I can always go, pick this up right after, like, this. Might want to do that. There's a champion apparently around. So that means there's champion friends. Well, first things first, I'm going to get this one right here. Intelligence. I want to go over there too in a moment, but we'll do one thing at a time, basically. So, go with intelligence here. That lets me increase both these guys up a little bit now. You're dead. T. I'm not really too much of a fan of Act 1, to be honest. I haven't really talked much about the monsters or anything in this game, so maybe I'll talk about that for now. In this game, there's a few things to note. There's basically a lot of repetition in monsters. I mean, there's a lot of different ones, to be sure. Like, you have the goatmen, these mermaid stuff. You have like those spitters, like insect spitters. And that's all cool and all. But I find that there's a little bit too much repetition in comparison to, say, Diablo, where there's like a whole array of different types of monsters that you could be fighting. And there's Mervel's favorite, so Mervel's the name of the mermaid I'll be fighting. That's the boss. Oh, there's a daughter. That was difficult. Oh, there's a rare there too. So yeah, that's a little bit difficult. Daughters are basically daughters of the mermaid. They're pretty strong. I don't think there's a quest to kill her daughters, but you do get mention of it from the NPCs, I believe, saying, "Beware the daughters of Mervel." You know what I forgot to do? There we go. I should use Ice Nova a little bit more. I haven't been doing it because I have Sweep. Or I should replace Ice Nova with something else. Well, that's kind of weak now, isn't it? Large Life Flask. Yeah, it's definitely really too weak to be using the Ice Nova. The only reason I have it, I guess, is just to level up the gem. Magic kind of works a little odd in this game. Unlike in, like, you know, Diablo 2, I don't think intelligence basically does anything for your int, so it doesn't really, you know, raise up at all. These flasks really suck. I should really get better ones. There's a large life flask, that'll hopefully help a little bit. Not keeping you. Put that down there for now. Fill my flask, fill my flask. My large flask slowly fills up. Yep, another one of these guys. He's out of the way. There's a salad. Salads are not my type of armor, apparently. I keep there's a couple armors, like, you know, they come off being, you know, purely strength or purely evasion, but the hybrid armors, they could be, you know, basically that's, you know, these are evasion stuff right here. I'm really not picking up anything armor and energy shield wise, which is kind of sucky for me. I'm looking at, I think I already mentioned that, armor and energy shield stuff on armor is what I'm really after, because Templars are int and strength based. So rusted cloth? Yeah, rusted cloths are probably what I'm after. Because those have energy shield for them. They're all dead. Where is the exit to the next level? It's taking forever to find it. And I found it. Cavern of Anger. Hold Alt while viewing items in your inventory to compare them. So if I go down here and I press Alt, that's what I'm comparing it to. That's good to know. That'll be useful. I think at this point, Mervel's basically going to have like a phantom image here. Basically luring you toward her. Yeah, right there. Like, you'll see like this golden image of her. I want to be careful of this stuff. It's all explosive. Whoa! Ow. Explosive enemies now. Explode! Of course, if you kill them fast enough. This is where you start to get really dangerous stuff. Uh-oh. And our daughter. Alright. Well, I got them all. The zombies right now aren't doing much damage, but they serve as useful cannon fire for those explosive enemies. I really don't like the fact that basically she comes and say this way, but it's just the way you're facing is how it works. Like, it doesn't actually tell you in what direction the exit is, which kind of sucks. I wish it kind of did. I mean, that's just a minor gripe, because they're still in the process of making this game. Summoning your explosive swarm. I just want to get out of this area as quickly as possible. I do want that iron circle, I think. I'll definitely have to upgrade my life flask by buying them at the store, I guess. Orbit fusing. Reinforces the links between sockets and vitamin. That could be useful. This isn't, you know, the greatest item I could find, but, you know, iron circuits are obviously useful if I have this slots on. This actually has connected slots, so that's something to look into. Put over here. That won't really mean anything, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Finally. Yes, kill my zombies, not me. We'll go this way. Almost about the level. That's kind of cool. Back up a bit for now. I'll be quick in here. I can't afford to back away this time, you know, because those things hurt really a lot. Whew. It's actually kind of interesting how the slots are on this thing. You can see that those two are connected there, and there's a third one there. Nice quick way of looking at items. Ah, we finally got here. Now, I might die here if I go in here just gun-ho, so we're actually going to retreat. And I'm going to go basically improve this character as much as possible with flasks and whatever. I mean, I'm right on top of her, right? So I don't want to get screwed over fighting her. Medium life and added lightning damage. And weapon elemental damage. This would be useful if I had the other gem type, but you know, I don't. Reforges. This is all reforging stuff up here, so you can go up here. Alright, what do I want to do? I can drop you in there, so why not? I can level up the decoy totem if I want to use it later. This is all, I guess, going to get sold. And I guess that's that for all that stuff.
Can I help?
Accept. Alright, what do I need to buy flasks from you?
Where's yours?
So, she sells flasks if you want them. Large mana flasks and large life flasks. I definitely want to buy this stuff, as you know, because it's good to have. I need orbs of transmutation or wisdom scrolls for this, so I don't usually find a use for orb transmutation, so let's see here. I could get large mana flasks too. I guess we'll get these. And reduce amount recovered, increase recovery speed, 50% implied instantly. That's okay. It's not the greatest type of flask, but it'll work. And we'll keep this one here. So can I replace these right now, or? Yes, I can. So let's do it like this. Oh, worked well, I think. Not gonna sell this stuff for crap, but whatever. Just sell it. Give me my crappy wisdom scrolls. Alright, well, that'll at least help with the battle against Marvel. I guess we'll go fight her now. And I'll show you how tough she is. And just for safety's sake, I'll put a pearl scroll right up here. So over here we have Marvel. And she's a mermaid. The Siren. I used the wrong flask there, but whatever. She's resisting cold. Why am I hitting her with cold? Waste my mana. Heal up a little bit here. So kill Marvel. Now her energy shield goes back up, but she doesn't have much of an energy field, so it's not too much of a difficulty. to go through. Just here normally. And now she summons a lot of minions, and she becomes Revel the Twisted. And I can do this, this, and this. And let's go after Revel the Twisted. Ow. 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 She loves to summon stuff in this form. The lair's X is now unlocked. I got Pine Buckler up here. So, you've killed Marvell, find the exit in her lair, enter into forest. You can also talk to Nessa in town for a reward. Gold Ring, Goat Hide Butler, Iron Mask. I think I should pick all this stuff up, so we'll pick it all up. Alright, I picked it all up pretty much. Got a little space here. Let's do like this. Nope, not enough space. Well, let's start looking at this stuff, I guess. Or, what am I carrying? I can just come back and pick this up on the way out. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. I'll just pick it up on the way out. The Silken Vest. So she's dead. That's the last main boss of Act 1. That'd be like the Butcher in Diablo 3. She's not too tough. And they're all, you know, happy and glad that it's gone. Use you an ode. Alright, I could possibly use some of this stuff. Don't think I'll care about you. Transmutation. You know what, let's actually identify all this stuff so I can get, you know, other stuff from it. So here's what, you know, that happens when you identify everything and try to sell it all. That's lost of life, but, you know, don't care about that belt. Is there anything here I want to keep before I just, you know, say good riddance to it all? Yeah, you're nice. Can I... No, I cannot. So, you are too high level. And the Glacial Hammer is too... Or Raised Zombie is too high level. Okay, that's not good. So those things are red because I can't use them. That's, you know, not a major loss though for me, I don't think. It's something I want to wield right here. Good chainmail. It's not as good as that though. Here's the shields I got. 3% physical attack damage, leeches life. Light resistance. Those are really nice. But, you know, I can't use it. Not going to care about it too much. I could keep it for other characters, but I won't bother doing that.
Greetings.
You are level 17 requirement. You're not too bad, actually. Even if you are not one, you know, suited for me specifically. But you're a green slot, which is not what I want. Only real problem, you know, there's something about these items that aren't too great. But whatever. They are good in their own way. And as you can see, I got no orbs of transmutations from selling all this stuff. So that's good. I'll note that this thing, I think, this gives me a whole lot of alteration shards, I guess. Let's give me the orbs of augmentation then. No, not you. Not you. Made a mask? Yep, the mask and the one of these are identified to give me the orbs of augmentation instead of the other stuff, which is good. So there's, you know, some benefit of identifying your rare items before you sell them if you want them, I guess. Orb of alteration, orb of augmentation, alteration. I don't really need the alteration shards all that much, but you know, it's nice to have them. Let's put you in here, I guess. You too. They're nice, but I don't really care about them enough. You're gonna give me a ward, right?
First I thought you brave.
Nope. That was before if I wanted it. Well, none of this really interests me over here, but you know, I'm gonna get the this gem right here, I think. I'm not sure if I'll get it right now, but I'm thinking about getting it just because it could be nice, you know, to put with the glacial hammer or some of the other stuff I might pick up. I'll worry about it later. I don't have it, you know, need for it yet, so I might have reason to change. I'll pick up something else later. All right, well, we're done with Marvel and all that, and we're done with shopping. So after we beat Marvel, we managed to get to Act 2. I'll show you Act 2. Just up to like the village type area that we'll be going to. So to the forest. And it opens up to us. So the forest is the Act 2 area. And we have foresty type of enemies. So we're no longer in like this, like, you know, forgotten area. We're in this place, you know, right here. So you enter the forest. If I go here, wait for it, you made your way to the forest, find the encampment, and look for someone who knows where the other side of the block past is. So we'll go basically there to the encampment. Now we got these blood apes. The monkeys are attacking us. Get back here. Lots and lots of monkeys. Gotta get the monkeys though, they're evil. Get you. Level you up a little bit. Nice little experience boost from all those guys, I guess. That's one thing to say about them. Okay, there's silken vest and this and that stuff. You know what? 1, 2. And that's actually something I might want to look into. Ringmail boots. Get this kite shield. There's a free. Basically, I'm picking up stuff to, you know. There, now wisdom scroll. Make up for the ones I, you know, sold. Almost got you up. You're the anger. It looks like decoy's going up too. They like to run away a little bit when they see you guys die. There is fire too, which is kind of annoying for me, but whatever. There'll be times when, you know, your elements will work for you and not work for you. And they're all dead. Pearl scroll, pearl scroll. Onward. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. So, as you can see, there's lots of rivers in the forest. It's kind of like reminiscent of Act 3 in Diablo 2. You're dead. You're dead. Stuff is getting a little bit harder to kill, as you can see, but it's mostly because these enemies are more plentiful than the stuff in Act 1, sort of. Stuff I want to pick up here. Get these champions out of the way. It's taking forever to get through these guys. Though the experience goes up a lot. So I'm not going to complain about it too much. Okay, so some stuff I don't need. So yeah, like, you know, 1, 2, that's enough for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't need that. Seven, okay. Topaz ring, I'll use that to replace one of the bigger items. Let's replace you, I guess. I expect I'll find a blue or a yellow or any of those items in a moment. And I level up finally. Or you have less accuracy with sweep. Alright, well, we finally got up here so I can have increased mana regeneration and 6% increased cast speed. Not sure that'll necessarily help me because I'm not using anything that, you know, casts like a spell, but if I ever get back to Ice Nova or stuff like that, taking forever. There we go, the forest encampment. Finally got to the place. This is where I plan to stop for this episode, by the way. And this is Act 2's village area. So unlike in, like, you know, Diablo, where, you know, Diablo 2, where you, like, you know, go from place to place, you know, at the end of the act. Here, you're basically running, pathing your way to it. But we're here now. Go up to the waypoint. talk to all these people. This guy here, I think, tells you where to go.
I have seen many an exile. I have seen warriors in black in the east.
You can go to PvP from him. These guys all give you some quests. So Silk here tells us where to go. Okay, so we got a whole lot of quests now. So basically the way forward. Open the block passage back to Prisoners Gate from Western Forest. So we have to get all the way over here for that one. Intruders in Black, that's a quest that, you know, the guy down there, he's basically telling us that there's these enemies that we want to deal with over here. And the Great White Beast, that's over here too. So alright, we've got plenty of stuff to do in Act 2.
Hello.
This guy sells you your warrior type items, I think. But for now, we just want to sell this stuff. Alright. She sells you, you know, the flasks and stuff. Greater Waste Flask, that's not bad. The car's level 18, but it's definitely worth considering to get that. Yeah, I want it. I'm gonna buy it. There goes another Wisdom Scroll. Down here there's stuff you can get. Orb of Regret, Orb of Scouring, Chromatic Orb, Jeweler's Orb. Everything has a price, basically. Orb of Scouring removes all properties from an item. Orb of Regret grants a passive skill refund point. Chromatic Orb reinforces the color sockets of an item. That's something to know about Diablo 2. You can't choose your skills in Diablo, but in Path of Exile you can. There's a lot of, you know, there's a cost to reskilling your character, respecing it, but at the same time you can still do it, unlike in Diablo where if you make it, you know, you're stuck with whatever you pick. I'm actually tempted to get this, the Jeweler's Orb. I don't think I have a Jeweler's Orb yet. Oh, I do have a Jeweler's Orb. No, that's not a Jeweler's Orb. As refers to links. Actually, let's see if you got anything first. You've got... You do have a blacksmith whetstone, but that'll cost 3 armor scrap to get, so I don't think that's worth it. Let's put this here and put that there.
You help us, and we help
you. Help us, we help you, basically. So, 4 orbs of chance needed for an orb of scouring, removes all the properties from an item. And the orb we've got is requires 2 orbs of scouring. Chromatic Orb requires 3 Jeweler Orb. The Orb of Fusing requires 4. So, you know, Jeweler's Orbs are pretty important for commerce, I guess. It forces the links between sockets and items. I never actually used these, so I'll have to test them out a little bit. Force the number of sockets on an item. That could be interesting. But I'm not going to waste them all. I just want to get one just to have it there. So, this is the Reforged thing. You go over here. This stuff is also reforging, but, you know, it's not directly for it. Orb of Alchemy. I wonder when we'll get one of those. You can go in here for now. And I think that'll be it for this episode. Just a note though, this little city, this encampment for Act 2. It basically has, you know, the way you came from. And then there's the old fields over here. And there's this way down here. not sure where we'll be going. I might try and open up the block passage from Act 1, but I'm also tempted just to go straight up this way, like the northern route, just to do like the Great White Beast and sort of get up to the Chambers of Sin. There's lots of there'll be a lot of back and forth in this episode because this is like a really sprawled out act. Anyhow, we'll go about that in the next episode, and I'll see you guys in it. Hope you enjoyed the completion of Act 1.